Cristiano Ronaldo is known around the world for his incredible goals, record-breaking achievements, and unmatched dedication to football. But behind the fame and success lies a deeply personal story that many fans do not fully know. People often wonder how Ronaldo has managed to stay at the top level for so many years, while maintaining extraordinary fitness even as he grows older. Some believe it is because of his intense training sessions, while others point to his strict diet and disciplined lifestyle. However, one aspect of his life has always stood out. Cristiano Ronaldo is widely known for avoiding alcohol and maintaining habits that protect his body and mind. For him, this decision goes far beyond football. It is connected to memories from his childhood, the struggles of his family, and the painful loss of someone he loved more than anyone else. To understand why Ronaldo became the man he is today, we must travel back to the beginning, long before the Ballon d'Or trophies, the Champions League titles, and the millions of fans chanting his name in stadiums around the world. Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro was born on February 5, 1985, on the Portuguese island of Madeira. He grew up in a modest home with his parents and siblings. Life was not easy for the family, money was limited, and everyone had to work hard just to get by. His mother, Maria Dolores, worked tirelessly to support the household, while his father, José Diniz Aveiro, worked several jobs, including serving as a kit man for a local football club. Despite their financial difficulties, Ronaldo's parents loved their children deeply and tried to provide the best life they could. From a very young age, Ronaldo showed a passion for football that seemed almost impossible to ignore. He would spend hours playing with friends in the streets and dreaming about becoming a professional player one day. Even though his family had little money, they supported his dream because they could see how much football meant to him. Among all the people in Ronaldo's life, his father played a very important role. José Aveiro was proud of his son and encouraged his love for football. Ronaldo admired his father and always wanted to make him proud. However, behind the scenes, the family faced a painful reality. José struggled with alcohol addiction for many years. Like many families dealing with similar problems, the situation created emotional difficulties and moments of sadness that deeply affected everyone around him. Ronaldo was still young, but he witnessed the impact that alcohol could have on a person's health and on the people who cared about them. These experiences stayed with him and shaped the way he viewed life. Despite the struggles at home, Ronaldo remained focused on his dream. His talent quickly became impossible to ignore. Local coaches recognized that he possessed something special. He had speed, determination, and an incredible desire to improve. Eventually, he joined Nacional, one of Madeira's football clubs, and his performances caught the attention of Sporting CP, one of Portugal's biggest teams. At just 12 years old, Ronaldo had to make one of the most difficult decisions of his life. He left his family and moved to Lisbon to continue pursuing his dream. For many children, leaving home at such a young age would have been overwhelming, and for Ronaldo, it was no different. He often felt lonely and missed his family terribly. There were nights when he cried because he wanted to return home, but he refused to give up. He knew that success required sacrifice. As the years passed, Ronaldo continued developing into an exceptional player. His performances for Sporting's youth teams amazed coaches and teammates alike. However, during this time, he was also facing personal challenges. At the age of 15, doctors discovered that he had a heart condition that could have ended his football career before it even truly began. Fortunately, he underwent surgery and recovered quickly. Instead of allowing fear to stop him, Ronaldo returned stronger and more determined than ever. He treated every obstacle as another challenge to overcome. This mindset would later become one of the defining characteristics of his career. In 2003, everything changed. Sporting CP played a friendly match against Manchester United. Ronaldo's dazzling performance impressed the English players so much that several Manchester United stars reportedly urged Sir Alex Ferguson to sign the young Portuguese talent immediately. Ferguson listened, and soon Ronaldo joined Manchester United. For a teenager from Madeira who had grown up in poverty, it felt like a dream becoming reality. Yet even as his career began reaching incredible heights, he remained deeply connected to his family, especially his father. Unfortunately, while Ronaldo was becoming one of football's brightest stars, his father's health continued to decline. Years of alcohol-related problems had taken a serious toll on his body. Ronaldo desperately wanted his father to recover, and hoped he would be able to witness all the success that lay ahead. Sadly, fate had different plans. In September 2005, José Diniz Aveiro passed away at the age of 52. Ronaldo was only 20 years old. The loss devastated him. At an age when most young men still rely heavily on their parents for guidance, Ronaldo suddenly had to face life without his father. Although their relationship was filled with love, Ronaldo later admitted that he wished his father had been able to see everything he would accomplish in the years to come. The pain of losing his father became one of the most emotional moments of Ronaldo's life. Success suddenly felt different because one of the people he wanted to celebrate with was no longer there. Friends and teammates noticed how deeply the tragedy affected him. Instead of allowing grief to destroy him, Ronaldo transformed his pain into motivation. He dedicated himself even more to football and promised himself that he would honor his father's memory by becoming the best player he could possibly be. As Ronaldo's fame continued to grow, so did his reputation for discipline. While many athletes enjoyed nightlife and parties, Ronaldo focused on training, recovery, nutrition, and sleep. He became obsessed with maintaining peak physical condition. Every detail mattered to him. He followed carefully planned diets, avoided unhealthy habits, and treated his body like the most valuable asset he possessed. This extraordinary discipline helped him remain competitive year after year, while many other players struggled with injuries or declining performance. People often discuss Ronaldo's relationship with alcohol because of his commitment to health, and because of the painful experiences he witnessed growing up. Over the years, he became known for promoting healthy living and avoiding habits that could negatively affect his performance. His lifestyle became an example for millions of fans around the world. Whether he was playing for Manchester United, Real Madrid, Juventus, or the Portuguese national team, Ronaldo always appeared focused on taking care of himself. His dedication inspired young athletes who wanted to understand the secret behind his longevity. At Real Madrid, Ronaldo entered perhaps the greatest period of his career. He scored hundreds of goals, won multiple Champions League titles, and collected Ballon d'Or awards. Yet despite all the celebrations and glamour surrounding football, he never abandoned the principles that had guided him since childhood. He continued following strict routines and staying committed to his physical preparation. Coaches often praised his professionalism, while teammates admired his work ethic. Younger players looked at Ronaldo and realized that greatness required much more than talent alone. Throughout his journey, Ronaldo frequently spoke about the importance of family. He remained especially close to his mother, who had sacrificed so much to support his dreams. After losing his father, he became even more protective of his loved ones. Family gatherings, moments with his children, and spending time with those closest to him became priorities in his life. Success meant little without the people who truly mattered. For Ronaldo, trophies and records could never replace family. One of the reasons fans admire Ronaldo so much is because his story represents resilience. He was not born into wealth or privilege. He faced poverty, loneliness, health problems, and personal tragedy. Yet every obstacle only made him stronger. Instead of making excuses, he continued working harder than everyone around him. His journey proves that success is not determined by where you start, but by how much you are willing to sacrifice to reach your goals. As he entered his 30s and later his 40s, many experts expected Ronaldo's performance to decline rapidly. Yet he continued surprising the world. His physical condition remained remarkable, and his dedication became legendary. Sports scientists often studied his routines because his body seemed years younger than his actual age. While talent played a huge role in his achievements, discipline was equally important. Ronaldo understood that greatness is built through thousands of small decisions made every day. Today, Cristiano Ronaldo is more than just a football player. He is a symbol of determination, sacrifice, and perseverance. Millions of young people look up to him not only because of his goals, but because of the mindset he represents. His story teaches valuable lessons about overcoming adversity and turning pain into purpose. The memories of his father remain an important part of his life, and many believe that those experiences influenced the person he eventually became. Behind every celebration, every trophy, and every record lies a young boy from Madeira who dreamed of changing his family's life. That boy experienced hardship, witnessed struggle, and suffered heartbreaking loss, but he refused to let those experiences define him negatively. Instead, he used them as fuel to chase greatness. The world remembers Cristiano Ronaldo for his football achievements, but perhaps his greatest victory is the strength he showed in the face of adversity. His journey reminds us that true champions are not created only by talent. They are created by resilience, discipline, and the ability to keep moving forward, even when life becomes painful. And maybe that is why Cristiano Ronaldo's story continues to inspire millions of people around the world. Because beyond the goals and the trophies, it is the story of a son who loved his father, a boy who refused to surrender, and a man who transformed personal pain into one of the greatest careers sports has ever seen.